Good morning. This is Mary, and it's time to have another high five. So, high five. Let's come up higher. The things of God. For some people today, it's called Ash Wednesday. Today begins the Lenten service for those in the Catholic Church, the Lutheran Church, the Episcopal Church. I'm not sure exactly how many of the churches follow that season, but it's the Lenten season before the what they call Resurrection Sunday. Some people call it Easter. I said before that is a mistake of the translators in the book of Acts. They called it Easter. It actually, if you look in, the original word was Passover, and so but on the Hebrew calendar today, on God's calendar, God said that it's a 13th month. And after Babylon, they named the months. Instead of calling them the first month, second month, third month, they gave names to it. And we find in Ezra 6:15. Now the temple was finished in the third day in the month of Adar, which is the 6th year of the reign of King Darius. The word Adar means glorious. And it's found in Ezra 8 times, and in the book of 1 time in Ezra, and 8 times in the book of Esther. So both it was never called Adar until after they came out of Babylon. And so what is so glorious about this month is we're coming. Our days are longer. There's more light. There's more brilliance, and the spring starts. For down here in the south, yesterday I already saw some wildflowers, and for those in the north, you still have snow. I'm so sorry about that, but it is a month where things will start looking better. They start improving. In the book of Tanakh, it said, when Adar comes, joy is increased. The month of Adar is considered the happiest month of the entire year. And why is it so happy? Because, number one, like I said, spring is coming. But in the book of Esther, we find where they began the festival of Purim. In Esther 9:19, therefore the Jews of the villages who dwelt in the unwalled towns celebrated the 14th day of the month of Adar with gladness and feasting as a holiday, and sending presents to one another. So this is the time. Purim is a time where remember when wicked Haman, when wicked Haman plotted to annihilate and kill and destroy every single Jew in the world. He actually was hanged on his own gallows, and so they celebrate the saving of the Jewish nation when they were in Babylon, and actually it was Persia by that time. They were under Persian. And another thing I was discovering this morning is I send out to my Bible study people. This is 13 pages of information about the month of Adar, and I have a chart on the back of things that happen day by day in history. And on the 7th day of Adar, in 1273 BC, the Jewish year 2488, the death of Moses on the same day, 120 years of his birth. So he died on the same day of his birthday. Back then, you'll notice in the Bible when it said, and they died on the same day as their birth. That means in the Bible that they fulfilled their assignment, that they completed their destiny that God had planned for them. And so another thing is 3 different times in this month that it talks about the tabernacle, and I thought that was interesting. In 11 on the 12th of Adar, on 11 BC, was the dedication of Herod's renovation of the second holy temple in Jerusalem. It took 10,000 men 10 years to build the retaining walls around the Temple Mount, the Western Wall as we know it today. Well, Okay, I'm going to go a couple minutes over here. Another thing, it says on the 23rd, it says, this date marks the beginning of a 7-day inauguration of the period of the temple, the portable sanctuary that accompanied the Jewish people in the desert. So this month has to do with the tabernacle of God. It has to do with the Feast of Purim. It has to do with joy. So have a great day. Rejoice in the Lord always. And again, I say rejoice. God bless you. Bye-bye.